and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Rubber Sports Show. Alright. Drive for the Cure 200. NASCAR's Xfinity Series, race 2 of the playoffs. Charlotte Roval. How the hell are we going to crew chiefs? What is your setup? Is it a road course setup or is it a Charlotte setup? Just like with me doing my picks, normally I do it based on that kind of track and the history of that track and stuff. Take all the notes and throw them out. We got to create new ones. Alright, we got 200 kilometers, 125 miles, 55 laps around the Roval. 3 stages, 15, 15, 25. This is obviously the first Xfinity Series race on the Roval. So the Roval, if you're new to NASCAR, if you're new to this, you're like, well, what's a Roval? The Roval is the Charlotte Motor Speedway, 1.5 miles, great racing. Now we're going to race on the road course. So half the track is the normal track, and half the track is the road course. Now, I've seen 2 different versions. There's a chicane on the front stretch and the back stretch to slow them down a little bit. But still, you got the banking of the normal Charlotte Motor Speedway, plus now you got the road course. So, if you look at the intermediate, which is what Charlotte Motor Speedway is, 1.5 miles, if you look at those tracks over the last 8 races in the Xfinity Series, Elliott Sadler, 6.3 average finish. Christopher Bell, 7.6. Cole Custer, 8.3. Daniel Hemrick, 9.2. Ryan Truex, 11.7. If you look at the Xfinity Series this year on the road courses, we've had 3 of them. Justin Allgaier, 2 wins, an average of 1.6. Cole Custer, 5.6 average. Daniel Hemrick, 7.3. Elliott Sadler, 7.6. Brandon Jones, 13. Now you take the intermediate tracks, you take the road courses, throw it all together, you come up with an average finishes of Elliott Sadler, 6.7, with 9 top 10s out of 11 races. Cole Custer, 7.6, 10 top 10s out of 11 races. Daniel Hemrick, 7 top 10s in 11 races. Justin Allgaier, 9 top 10s, 2 road course wins. Christopher Bell, 9.45, 7 top 10s, and 1 intermediate track win. Now, this, thankfully, for the Xfinity Series is race 2 of the round, not the 3rd and final cutoff like it is in the Cup Series. So now, my picks last week, I picked Christopher Bell. He won. I'm 1-1 for the Xfinity Series playoffs. Now, let's look at those playoff points right now. Christopher Bell, he won last week. He's in the next round. He doesn't have to worry. Daniel Hemrick, he's plus 27 from the cut line. Allgaier, plus 21. Ross Chastain, a great 3rd place finish. 2nd place finish in the 42 car for Chip Ganassi. He's plus 18. Elliott Sadler, plus 16. Matt Tiff, plus 12. Tyler Reddick and Brendan Jones Tyler Reddick is plus 11. Brendan Jones and Cole Custer are tied. But since Brendan Jones had a better finish at the last race, he's ahead of Cole Custer. And that is the cutoff. So all Cole Custer, he needs to not only have a good run, but he needs to outrun Brendan Jones. Ryan Truex is 2 points out of the playoffs. Austin Cedric is 7 out, and Ryan Reed is 8 out. All within striking distance. Everybody is racing for these final 7 spots. Christopher Bell, he's already in the next round. My 3 picks to win the first ever Xfinity Series Roval race. Elliott Sadler, it is his final year. He is retiring at the end of the year. Maybe he can go out with a Roval win. Justin Allgaier, he races freaking awesome on the road courses. He also does fairly well in the intermediate tracks. So you figure intermediate tracks average, I think he was right around 10th. So, I mean, he had in the road courses, he's at 9.18. Cole Custer, he is 7.6 average finish on the intermediate and road courses combined. So my 3 picks this week is Justin Allgaier, Cole Custer, Elliott Sadler. Alright, so we'll see how the Roval goes for the Xfinity Series. Stay tuned to Rubber Sports Show for the preview of the Federated... the Bank of America Roval 400 for the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. If you're a pro wrestling fan, make sure you check out the preview of Progress Wrestling Chapter 76. Hello, Wembley. As always, thanks for watching the Rubber Sports Show, and don't just have a great day, have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.